Barepipe here. Welcome to episode 12. Today's episode is entitled Connecting the Spots, or Connecting the Flaws is probably a more accurate word for it. The problem is the Ropp pipe that I've been working on, it had 6 flaws in the wood. These are natural occurring flaws that happens when the briar grows, and then when the pipe maker makes the pipe, those flaws gets exposed. The manufacturer of the pipe filled it with wood filler and hid it away, but I cleaned it out and exposed them all now, and now I need to do something about them. There was also an area that was damaged that didn't come out when I did the steaming work. So I landed eventually on drawing this sinuous line of brass across the pipe. I wanted it to be something almost a bit archetypal and has maybe reminds you a bit of smoke that's billowing, but it's also maybe the circle of life, maybe a little bit of primitive art. There's maybe something almost elfin in it, and maybe also something almost snake-like to it, if you wanted to think about maybe a bit more of a dark side to this. Anyway, today's episode I'm going to show you just the creative process that I went through and how I got there with the techniques that I use. If you're interested in the kintsugi brass inlay work, check out one of my previous videos. In that video I go through the material that's used and the technique and how it's done. I didn't go into it in this video because I've already done it, so if you want to know more about it, go check that out. So let me show you what I did. The first step is to see if I can do a pattern that links together 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bug holes, plus some damage down here. See if I can find a way of creating a pattern that fits them all together. And I've already started sketching a little bit on this to see if I can figure that out. And I'm thinking of creating kind of a snake-like pattern. It would be kind of almost like a primitive line. Yeah, I like that. So, now the big question is, how do I make this? And I have some ideas. I think this trusty old Dremel bit here, that tiny one, is going to be the right one to use. This is going to be really delicate work. Let's see what it does. Now, I may have actually accidentally, this is a mistake, I may have accidentally just run the glue over the name, which causes a mistake. Because I'm never going to get that out of the name again. Makes me wonder if I should just run it across all of it and just create a little gold inset there. Let's try it. Needs to be a little more liquid for that. Let's see what happens. It's not a big deal because I'm not overly concerned about retaining the pipe's name. Close the glue. Close the brass. Okay, so here we are. We are ready for this to dry. I'm going to let it sit for a day or two. So I've included a couple of close-up photographs here at the end of the video, so you can see a little more closely what it looked like at the end of all the sanding work that was done. I'm particularly happy with the fact that the logo survived. It was my clumsiness that caused me to do it, but once again, I think I got lucky, and with a bit of careful work, it actually turned out to be something that is quite nice now. You'll see the line has a kind of a hand-drawn quality to it. I like that. I didn't want to make it feel like it is machine-made. It needed to feel like something natural. So the next steps on this pipe will be to stain it and to finish sanding it, and then to restore the logo on the stem. And that will be for another video. All that's left now is to say thank you. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. And until next time, happy piping.